new winter storm Freya, set to slide into the Midwest and the Northeast, bringing some snow, but especially some ice. So we're going to break down who's going to see the worst of it and when. Welcome in, everyone. You're watching Weather Unfiltered. I'm Mike Bettis.
I'm Alex Wilson here with Dr. Rick Knabb. We've got a clash of the seasons underway as well. Boy, it's warm across a lot of the country. Obviously, you see the cold to the north. That's going to set the stage for some of our winter weather. But farther to the south, they're going, what winter?
Yeah, there are some states where you go from the southern side of the state to the northern side of the state, say like Kansas or Indiana. You change seasons in just a few hours drive.
Yes. Remarkably pleasant across the south today, and it felt like spring for a lot of you. Like, is that full spring?
Or is it the real deal?
Or is it the real deal?
Phil says it's not.
But you know, when there's a serious temperature gradient like that, there's going to be some active weather, and you take warm, moist air, put it on top of cold air, we know we're going to have some ice and other winter precip.
Yeah.
It gets a little ugly.
It does.
To say the least. So we've got all the details for you here. Thanks for being with us. Let's talk about St. Paul, Minnesota, get things kicked off. Now, you woke out of control wildfires engulfed highly populated areas of Los Angeles in January. The images seemed almost hard to believe.
Right, but as wildfires grow in frequency and intensity, the potential for more urban firestorms like the ones that we saw in LA, well, it's also increasing. So this highlights the need to train firefighters more accustomed to extinguishing building fires, how to battle multiple fast-moving wildfires that suddenly erupt in a city.
For more, let's bring in Joe Tenick here from the Wildfire and Urban Interface Fire Programs Coordinator and member of the International Association of Firefighters. Joe, thanks for being with us. We saw what played out last month. It was obviously devastating. How does that change, the mindset here of how we handle these Wildfire Urban Interface Fire Programs Coordinator and member of the International Association of Firefighters? Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, a lot of these urban firefighters, they are, they deal with structure fires. And again, maybe in high winds, but then we see these events like what we saw in LA. It requires a whole different strategy and game plan.
When you think of how we've expanded where we live into more and more, wild areas, the demand for what they do is going to be higher and higher.
Absolutely. And, he also pointed out it's not just fighting the fires, but getting people out. So there's a lot going on. Well, we got much more weather Unfiltered. Yeah, and Dr. Knabb, as you just showed us, we get some rain into Southern California as well. So Los Angeles virtual view goes from sunny to some light rain. We will see rain showers. Obviously not the high totals of the central and northern part of the state, but some accumulating rain as we make our way through the second half of this week. Los Angeles, it is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday that offer up that best chance of rain showers. Temperatures in the 60s to end the week. Rainfall totals likely will stay at an inch or less. We watch those burn scar areas, though, because rain in these areas can lead to some, flash flooding events, some mud flows. So those will be areas that we really watch closely, despite the fact that we're not going to see huge rainfall amounts. When we look at the rainfall forecast, it is later in the day, Tuesday, really early Wednesday, that we start to see that rain creep down into the LA metro area. You can see some showers out there Wednesday, Thursday, again, some light rain. By late Thursday, I think we get a little bit more moderate rain up towards Santa Clarita and Ventura. And again, that edge is a little farther south. So if we see some of that moderate rain over those burn scar areas, that'll be something to watch. We'll, of course, monitor it through the week.